everyone, it's Rocky. I'm going to make my roasted vegetable wrap tonight. So right now I'm just peeling up a parsnip. If you guys haven't had parsnips, they're so good when you roast them. They just come out nice and sweet, and they just caramelize really nicely. So, and this dish is just really, it's a really good way to get rid of any kind of vegetables you have at the end of the week so they don't go bad. You know, any type of root vegetables, onions, whichever you have hanging out in your refrigerator, and then you can kind of, if you don't have enough to kind of make this dish, then you can use those vegetables and maybe get a couple more to complete the dish. So what I'm going to do is spray my pan down. I have my oven set to about 400. I'm going to put it to 425 actually. Spray my pan down with some of this Trader Joe's spray. The extra virgin olive oil. And then I'm going to go ahead and slice up my parsnips and put them in there. Okay, I have my parsnips all sliced up. I just sliced them into kind of like slices like this. Put them down. Now I want them to be on the bottom of this dish because they're the ones that are going to take a little while. I want them to have the most heat. I'm going to slice up a couple of jalapenos now. And just rough chop. So I'm just going to put 2 jalapenos in this dish. I got a couple of poblano peppers. An orange, bell pepper, some leftover red onion that I had in my refrigerator. A bag of the, vegetable medley that I get from Trader Joe's. It's cauliflower, carrots, and broccoli. Just looking to see if there's any like huge pieces I can cut them down. Mix. And then the last thing is I'm going to put some garlic in there. So I'm not even going to mince them up. I'm just going to put the whole garlic in there. All the little garlic heads. I'm going to salt and pepper this. And just add whatever kind of spices that you like. Somebody mentioned that they like to put herbs de Provence on their roasted vegetables. I actually like to put the 21 seasoning salute that I get from Trader Joe's, just because it has like so many different seasonings in here. All right. But just add your favorite type of spice, and then of course I'm going to add some chili pepper flakes. I always forget to put that down on my counter, but you know I'm going to reach for more times than that. Okay. Then I'm going to shoot the top of this again with some of the spray, and then put it in my oven for about 45 minutes, or 45 minutes to an hour. I'm just going to keep checking on it. So, I'll be back. Hi everyone, I am back. So here's my vegetables. It was 45 minutes exactly at a 450 degree oven. I turned it up a bit because I have the parsnips in there, and I know they take a little bit longer, they need a little bit more heat. So this is what it looks like. The parsnips are nice and caramelized, the onions are nice and caramelized. Oh my gosh, this just looks, you can smell the garlic, the peppers, the onions. Everything's just nice and soft. Okay. So there's my vegetables, and I've got these soft, Smart and Delicious soft wraps. It's the tomato basil. 100 calories, 3 grams of fat, 12 grams of dietary fiber. So put these guys down on my plate. I'm not going to warm them up because my vegetables are nice and hot as it is. So I'm going to go ahead and load this up, and this is going to be a lot of veggies in this dish. Perfect. This is going to be so good. I love this dish, and I'm so happy that it's cool weather. I can put my oven on to 450 degrees because I've been craving this all summer long. I started making this a few years back. When I was making the Sundays is when I make my my soup for the week, or when I was making my soup for the week, and I buy so many vegetables for the soup. That after I tossed all the vegetables into the soup pot, I'd have a lot of vegetables left over. So I was like, well, you know, I haven't had lunch yet. So I'd cut up a bunch of vegetables, cut the rest of them all up, toss them in a pan with some olive oil spray and some, you know, pretty much the same seasonings that I'm still using, and let them get caramelized. And I've been doing that ever since, and it's just so good. So on top of these guys, I'm just going to put a tablespoon of this cilantro and chive yogurt dip that I get from Trader Joe's. It just kind of adds a nice, cool tanginess to the sweetness of the dish. If you don't have, you know, the Trader Joe's near you, where you can get that, just get some yogurt dip and put some chive and some seasoning, some salt and pepper in there, and like season it up a bit. Just to kind of bring a little bit of coolness to this, you know, and a little bit of tanginess to the sweetness of this dish. Now look at how loaded up this guy is. Look at how loaded up this is. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to like dive into this with a fork first before I can even pick this up. But it's going to be so good. The vegetables are so sweet and roasted. Alright, so just give this a shot. You know, you can use whatever kind of, any of your favorite vegetables. Just toss them into a pan, put them in the oven, and just keep an eye on it after about half an hour, just depending on what kind of vegetable you use. If you're just using peppers and like vegetables that take a bit longer to cook, you don't want it to go the full 45 minutes at 450 degrees. But because I did have the parsnips in there, which is a very like root, hearty vegetable, I turned up the heat a little bit and get it to 45 minutes. But that's basically it. If you have any questions about any of the products that I use, go ahead and shoot them below. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and enjoy. Bye!